Hello everyone, this is Don Hartman. Wanted to show you our Falmouth collection from Team Hartman. Figured I'd show you Dylan because you probably don't want to see my ugly mug. Anyway, first of all I'd like to thank Steve Valentine who got us started in this wonderful hobby, taught us the ropes, and honestly without his help we would be pretty much lost and have not done nearly as well as we did the past year. And what I'm going to show you is our find south of the river. The best farm we had, and really the only one we had over the summer. So anyway, if you're ready, we shall get started. First I'll start with mine and Julie's finds. The first pieces are the larger ones. Not sure what this is. That's the other thing, I'm not an expert, so I could get plenty of these wrong. Looks like some kind of big chopper. Here is a celt, a broken one, fresh break. You can see how smooth it is on the bottom half. It's a real shame that one got broken. And then something that's probably a geofact but just looks super cool, like it should have been a pendant. Anyway, it's got the, appears to be a drilled hole on both sides, but probably just a root that went through it and across it. Anyway, looks cool. Some of our better finds. Here's a point Julie found. Pretty much all there. Got a little bit of the original skin on it. Here's another one of Julie's finds. Not sure if you can see, but it has really cool streaks of colors in there. Julie didn't get to go a lot because we couldn't bring Dylan. Here's a little point I found. Kind of like that one. And another one, pretty much exhausted. It's been, I'd imagine, resharpened and resharpened and resharpened. But it has some really nice flaking on it. Another nice little point. Surprised how many whole ones we found. Not sure too many people hunt this field or how long it's been farmed, but there's another one. And here's my first find ever. A broken pine tree, so that's a pretty old one. Kind of looks like it was reflaked, used as a knife or something after a while. And this piece here, not really sure, probably just a little knife, pre-form. Found this one digging on a day we weren't finding anything and I got frustrated, so I decided to dig and somehow pulled this little beauty out. One of my favorite points, hard to tell, but on the tip it's been polished. And then these two pieces I like. Both look like knives the way they're shaped. And that one's got some nice flaking on it. Pretty thin. Here's another one of Julie's finds. Looks like it's been in the river or something. It's starting to get a lot of polish on it. And another one I found that's got a whole lot of polish on it. And polished over. And my probably biggest heartbreaker, what appears to be Coshocton flint. That would have been a really nice one. Just looks like a simple arrowhead here. Found that right on the top. It's a nice looking piece. Really like that one. Here's another, appears to be a knife with a little notch taken out of it. Not really sure what this is, but that was kind of a nice find. A little tip damage, but got most of it. Another, I would guess to be a knife. I like that one. And just a broken tip. Appears to be another knife. Let's see. It's a broken tip. Not really sure if this one was done and utilized at all or if it was just, that's all it is. This one's kind of funny. When I first saw it, thought it might be a bird effigy, and then Hannah's like, no Dad, that's a base. Anyway, like that one. Here's a little scraper. something, little knife, not really sure. Another tip here, like that one. Here's one that would look really nice if it had been whole. Got really nice serrations along the edge of it. There's a nice one. And got a couple triangles here, both broken. That was a shame. Another one of my favorite pieces here. Little bi-pointed knife. Had a little notch out of it, but they reworked it. So, and then the bottom looks like it was reworked after the needle tip got broken off. Here's a cool little triangle. I found a whole one. That one was sitting right on top. That was pretty nice. Nice one with some fracture damage. Really, really thin. Oops. Here's a nice translucent one. Probably a knife. Broke off. That one, hard to tell, but really kind of translucent. Here's another knife. Kind of like that one. Got a little smooth spot here for the finger. Just imagine how they use that one. A little broken piece. And what appears to be, could be a little hole puncher for the leather. Don't really think it's a drill, don't see any polish on it, but who knows. There's a little knife, I'm assuming. And another broken triangle. So anyway, there's the tray of good ones, and probably our best. Over here, this is some of the bigger pieces. It appeared to be a knife, I guess. It looks like they got tired of trying to get rid of that part of it and probably just use it as a knife. And it's twin, pretty much. Got some nice flaking on it. Right along the bottom. Little place to put your finger. Right like that. And a whole bunch of tools come out of this place. Yeah, I imagine that being a little chopper, a little scraper. This piece here, not really sure what that would have been. A little scraper here, nice looking piece. Amazing how many tools we pull out of this place. This one probably was really nice in its heyday, but broke right there. There's a nice piece of pink flint, I guess. Little chopper, little scraper. One of my favorite pieces here. It looks like, put the thumb here. Groove right out of it. Kind of like this one here. Got the really, really sharp tip on it, shaped like a knife. But not really sure what it used for. And this one, a little scraper maybe, preform. I don't really know enough to be able to be sure. Anyway, here's a whole bunch of little tools in here. Kind of like this one here. You see where it is. You just imagine them chopping away with it. Little hammerstone Julie found. And you can see where it's been worn down, where the thumb holds it, and the bottom where it's been pitted. And then another big old scraper. Really like the material that we find out of this place. Another little interesting tool with 3 little notches made out of it. Not really sure how the focus is on this, but anyway, that was a cool piece. Appears to be another little hammerstone. So anyway, that's the cream of the crop. Just a whole bunch of little unfinished pieces or crude pieces. Just used as tools throughout there. Another bucket here of pieces we're not sure. I mean, this was obviously a scraper of some sort. And this one also here. It's also another nice one. But just some really cool pieces that obviously have been worked, you know, whether it just be a little bit or pieces we're just not sure were used for anything. Could just be flakes and debitage. And some others that are obviously something. But anyway, it's been a good farm to us. And just an example of the amount of flint we find. There's all the extra debitage, a couple buckets worth. And another one here, just for good measure. But, you know, it's not unusual to take out pockets full of flint every time. Pick them up every minute you're picking up a piece of flint. So, anyway, thanks for looking.